Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SmallEngineVelocity. Today we are going to do something with the Market Place Ruckus. I think that's what we're just going to call it now, is the Market Place Ruckus. So like 5 years from now we're going to be calling it the Market Place Ruckus. So yes, that one. If you've watched the video recently about getting it to run right, I'll put the video up right here. That's the first one in this series. I got it to run right, so now I'm gonna start throwing some small mods on it here and there to try to get it to go a little bit faster. One of the best places to go whenever you want to start with mods is the CVT or the transmission. It's the box on the rear swing arm that connects the wheel to the motor where the belt and all that other stuff is inside of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a lighter Variator, which is super common, and then we're going to move from rollers to sliders, and then we're going to get lighter sliders than the original rollers that come with this transmission. Before I show you what I purchased, let's go ahead and roll the intro. Alright, so for complete transparency, I want to show you everything I bought. First thing I bought was an NCY Variator. I've never used one before. I wanted to try something different, and it wasn't super expensive. I know it's lighter, so I went ahead and purchased it. But through some testing and trial and error, for some reason, the throw bearing or the throw rod that the Variator is supposed to slide through with the original Variator that's in the Ruckus, it wouldn't fit in. And yes, I tried it both ways. I tried it, I thought maybe it was tapered, but it did not fit and it did not work. So I went ahead and went with a Polini. Everybody has a Polini who buys a Honda Ruckus. It works. I've put it on so many different bikes. It's worked consistently. So that's what I should have bought in the first place and saved myself some money from buying that NCY. I'm sure maybe it was just a manufacturing issue or something, but it is Chinese made versus the Polini is Italian made. So as I'm unboxing this, you can see that the Polini is made in Italy, which I think is the scooter capital of the world. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a lot of scooters there and Vespas come from there. So maybe, you know, that's where the capital of scooters is. If you take a look, well, you can't really see it, but you can feel it. It is much lighter than the stock Variator that's inside of the transmission. It also, unlike the NCY, comes with a backplate, a replacement backplate with the guides that go onto the plate so it can slide back and forth as the sliders or rollers move back and forth. It also comes with a guaranteed to fit rod. It's the rod that the Variator slides on as it pushes back and forth with the weights. It also comes with two sets of rollers. I believe one is 5.6 grams, which is what I had in here from the previous video, and then another one is 7 something or 6 something, pretty close to the stock weight. And then of course I got some sliders instead of rollers. With the shape of a slider, it's not round. It has a way of being able to slide up to the top and be able to push the plates just a little bit further to get the belt to ride up higher on the drive face so that you can get a better gear ratio. And in my experience, they have a tendency to last longer because they can't build flat spots. But before we take this out for a ride, let's go ahead and do an initial speed test run.
All right, so let's do the speed test before we did our modifications. 32, 36, 37, not bad. 35, 34, 37 on that little strip piece right there, not bad. All right, the next one we're going to try on this right turn right here, but there's no way we're going to be pulling out in the middle of traffic on this one. Oh, look here, this is good. This is good. Go, 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 go. This is good. All right, here we go. Wind is to our left. 26, 29. Oh, there's a red light. Suck. 34. Oh, man. No speed test here. So far, the top speed is 37. And it took a bit to get there. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit more speed testy stuff here. Alright, let's race the SRT Dodge. Alright, I'm gunning it. 27. Oh no, another red light. 38. Could have got to 39 on that one. I got a pretty good idea of its acceleration. I think 40 would be probably the tops that I would get on this if I had a long enough runway, but really, does anyone have that much of a runway to go? Not too terrible, not too terrible. So let's call it 38. We'll try again after we do some modifications. Alright, let's move back to the garage cam.
Alright, that's not too bad for a stock Honda Ruckus. A little bit of more runway, maybe we got a little bit faster, but 38 miles per hour is pretty decent for a Ruckus of minimum known condition, and I have no idea how hard it was ridden before, but yeah. So first we're gonna go ahead and take off the CVT. We've done this hundreds of times before. 8mm bolts, there's a whole bunch of them all around. Make sure you get all of the bolts off and try not to leave one there and get confused that it won't come off. Take the cover off, get your 17mm wrench or impact in my case. Please don't razz me for using an impact. I've been using it like this for years on GY6s and Gets, and I've never had any issues. And then there you go. Everything is out and we are ready to replace stuff. So I took the new parts and the old parts and I separated them left and right. The left is the old, right is the new. Rollers are on the left, sliders are on the right, stock variators on the left, new variators on the right. So next thing is put the sliders into the variator. It's very important that you take and pay attention to this if you've never done this before with sliders. Whenever you take the slider, take a look at it and you will see that on the top of it, or on part of it, you will see where it says Dr. Pully. If you see where it says Dr. Pully, please do me a favor, and when you put it into the variator, you take the slider and you put it in the variator where you can read it across the top. I think I got a pretty good shot of it right here. The important part is that you can read the word Dr. Pully when you put it in. If you put it in backwards or upside down or any other way, you won't be able to read it. You'll ride the bike and you won't go past like 20 miles per hour or 25 miles per hour or something, and it'll rev really high. So just be aware that that's a problem. Then once you're done with the back plate, the new back plate with the guides in place, go ahead and slide it over. If it's a little bit tough being able to slide it on like I'm doing over here, then check and make sure that you have the guides in correctly or pushed in all the way. It should be able to freely slide. So let's go ahead and put everything back together, same way as when we took it apart. Make sure that you put the variator in and then the belt and then put the drive face. Just like Riney said in the last video, make sure whenever you put it in that the spline matches up on the kickstart washer. If you put it in incorrectly and then you use an impact or something and slam it in, you'll start to eventually erode those barbs on the end. And yeah, that is directly the crankshaft off of your pistons, so that would be very hard to replace, so please take care of that. Now that it's all together, let's go ahead and take the bike down and then get our helmet cam on and see what we can get out of it now. Remember, our previous fastest was about 38 miles per hour or so. Hopefully we can get over 40. So let's go ahead and take us back into the motovlog helmet and let's go ahead and do the last test ride to see how fast we can get it to go now.
All right, everybody, here we are with the second speed test. This speed test contains the Polini with all the parts and then also contains the 5-gram sliders. We'll see how that works for us today. I'd like to see how fast we can go. Anyways, we gotta find a straightaway for that first. And sorry for the camera angle. If you're looking at the 360, it is in front of me and it is in front of the camera. Ooh, look, Maverick. Is that really a truck? That bed is like not bigger than a hot tub, so it doesn't really look useful. Anyways, I also have the speedometer down here. I'm also, oops, start, crap, start, there we go. Alright, I have it to alert me at 60 miles per hour. I only achieve 60 miles per hour if I fall out of a plane. So let's get to a straightaway. Wait for this light to change. Alright, here's a straightaway. We are going 30. Oh, the wind's blowing against us. We might have to go come the other direction. 35. I'm gonna try to ninja tuck a little bit. Hurry up and turn so I don't have to slow down. All right, 37, 38. Oops, 39. Oh, come on. I'm probably hitting the rev limiter or 8600 or something right now. Alright, we're going to turn into this this establishment right here. And there we go. Oops, I missed it. I was going to go around to the next one. 39.8 according to the wonderful speedometer thingamabob right here. 38.8 was the previous fastest, so I mean, we are improving somewhat. Alright, let's go. That was a heavy headwind. Oh shoot. There, 37. This is the same strip we went on earlier. Oh, look, my key fell out. I can't get any lower, bike. 39, 40. Yay! Not bad for a couple of, like maybe $100 in parts so far. There's some more tuning I could do, but yeah, 40, okay. Well, according to here, oh there, 41, yeah! Okay, I just have to remember this has super cruddy drum brakes. 40, almost 42 miles per hour. I forgot what the thrill was like to do the 49cc trying to go fast. Look, that stupid cheap key, it keeps falling out. Like even when it's in the on position, it doesn't lock the key in. I had to put a tether on here to make sure that the key wouldn't get lost. Anyways, that's pretty good for right now. I think next we'll try to work on an exhaust or something like that, and then see if it gives us a little bit more gains here and there. Maybe we should jet up a little bit. I don't know. We're still at the stock jets on this, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe if you want to see more in this series and see how this Marketplace Ruckus evolves. Anyways, thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.